So I just realized my tongue is green. I just got done eating a green popsicle before I started to film this video, so that's why. So that's embarrassing. I don't know about you, but I think one of the most appealing qualities a person can have is confidence. Like anytime I see somebody that just comes off super confident, I just have so much more respect for them. I want to listen to anything they have to say, and in a way I'm actually kind of like a little intimidated by people who have a lot of confidence. So today I want to talk all about how to have confidence and just know your worth. Now, I know there's a lot of YouTube videos already on this topic, and I've seen most of them. Usually they're talking about how to change your physical appearance to look more confident, but I want to promise you that's not what this video is about. I'm not going to tell you that the moment you lose weight you're gonna feel more confident, or the moment you turn blonde or whatever you're gonna be more confident. I'm going to instead go a little deeper and talk about how you can truly become more confident from the inside out. So I'm gonna share with you 3 tips. I hope you find them helpful, and we're just gonna go right to tip number 1. So my very first tip I have for you is gonna be super cliche, but it's really important, and that is, if you want to feel more confident, start focusing more on what's on the inside than what's on the outside. Because the more I think about it, a lot of times when we don't feel confident, it's because we don't feel pretty enough. So we usually tie our physical appearance with our confidence hand in hand. And I really think, like, if we can figure out a way to focus more on who we are as humans, understanding like our value and figuring out how to love ourselves for who we are instead of what we look like, I think that's when we can really start having true self-confidence. And here's the thing, you can focus on what's on the outside. You can try to eliminate your flaws that you might have, but that's not going to guarantee confidence. And I know that because I've seen a lot of interviews of supermodels admitting that they felt the most uncomfortable, most subconscious, or ugliest at the peak of their career when the rest of the world was telling them that they're pretty. So that just goes to show you that your physical appearance is not going to, at the end of the day, bring you a lot of confidence. So instead, like I said earlier, let's focus more on what's on the inside. Focus on how you can become a better person. I think when we start figuring out how else we can help others, how we can make this world a better place, that's when we're gonna find more joy and more fulfillment. And I believe the happier we become in the inside, the more confident we're going to radiate. I don't think a truly sad person who only focuses on their physical appearance is going to truly be confident, because deep down they haven't focused on their inner self. So focus on you as a person, not you as a physical appearance that needs to become better or prettier. And I think that's when you can really find yourself feeling a lot more confident. I feel like I'm blabbing. I really hope this makes sense. Like in my head it makes sense, but I don't know if that's making sense as I verbalize this. So comment down below if you know what I'm talking about right now. So the second tip I have for you is, if you want to become more confident, you have to stop seeking for validation from other people. Now, there's a lot of us girls who often seek for validation from guys because that's what makes us feel pretty. Like when they tell us that we're good enough or pretty enough, we feel more confident, or we think we feel more confident. But then when they tell us we're not good enough or we're not pretty enough, then our self-esteem takes a hit, and it's hard to feel confident when a guy tells you you're not pretty enough and good enough. But I think we can eliminate this problem in general by realizing that we don't need their validation to be good enough or pretty enough. But I think sometimes we don't even realize we're seeking these validations. I think sometimes we can get caught into this just toxic circle of always seeking for validation from guys and not realizing it, but then continuously getting hurt. So if that is something you struggle with, recognize it. It's okay. Everybody struggles with this. Every girl wants to be told she's beautiful. Like, who doesn't? But realize that you can't always seek for validation from a man. Like, you have to know it yourself that you are good enough. And I think that's when you'll feel the most confident. The third tip I have for you is, if you want to feel more confident, start realizing that you are unique. There's literally nobody else in this world that's exactly like you. There's no one. No one else is you. You bring a whole different outlook into every situation that you go to. You bring a different personality, a different look, a different everything into every situation, because you are uniquely you, and there's nobody else on this earth exactly like you. Stop focusing on trying to fit some society standards, thinking that's what's going to make you confident, because that's just conforming into somebody else. And you're never going to be confident if you're trying to act like somebody you're not. You're never going to find confidence if you don't even know who you are. So realize that you are good enough. But I think the way you're going to realize that is by knowing that you seriously have so much to offer this world. You are the only you on this earth. That's pretty cool. Just if you just stop about it and think about that, like, that's pretty unique. So love yourself. Be nice to yourself. Stop comparing yourself to everybody else. But again, I know that's a lot easier said than done. But I think it's an everyday battle. I'm sure there's gonna be days where you wake up knowing these things, and then there's gonna be days where you wake up and just not feel it at all. So if you just need a nice little reminder, you can come back to this video and watch it whenever you're feeling down. But yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you want me to do more videos like this in the future. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss out on videos I do in the future. Also, this is one of my videos that I'm doing for my 30-day challenge. So that challenge is where I post one video a day for 30 days in a row and during the month of December. So I have a lot more videos. I'll link in the description down below if you haven't gotten to catch up yet. But yeah, that is it. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm super active on Instagram. But until next time, bye!